Hello, what's up, guys? This is Jouni Juurela back again from Floorball Made Simple, and today we're going to talk about yet another very important technical ability that top players have in current floorball. It is the RFR chain quickness, and you will soon find out what that RFR quickness means. And that little topic under that, I could make plenty of bad jokes in this moment, but I would probably lose some subscribers and viewers. So let's just go on with the video. But before we do so, the same message as yesterday in yesterday's video: get your mates on board with us, because if you can get your whole team with us watching our videos, your team's performance and improvement will skyrocket. So when somebody subscribes to our channel, they will know immediately when we post new content. So try to convince your friends to come and join us and watch our videos, so you will magically get some better passes, better scoring chances, better team play with your teammates. Or if you are a coach, share these videos to your players so they can start to focus on these things in their own spare time and train these things. And if you can, share them in your club so other coaches as well are finding and working on information they can find on floorball in their own spare time. And especially this video will be very important for the players to train in their own time. So what is this RFR chain? The first R stands for receive, F stands for flex, and the last R stands for release, which means basically those moments when you have moved without the ball to a goal scoring area and then you get a good pass and you have a small time window and space to shoot from there. But the fastest way to shoot one-timer shot is not available because there might be a blocker in front of you, but you still want to capitalize on that time window you have. Then you can take that fast receive, fast flex, fast release, and then you can utilize the same time window by using only one touch in the performance. And this is almost as fast way of scoring because people can score from this super fast. And if you are an awesome outsweeper shooter, but you are now shooting only from the outer flanks, this is a way how you can utilize that outsweeper strength of yours on shooting from the better goal scoring areas. And let's see Ville Lastika's example of how he does it. As you saw from that Ville Lastika's example, the shot takes off really fast, and that quite frankly is the requirement and the demand in the top level floorball in top leagues. So you should be able to go as close to that Ville Lastika speed in that performance. It ain't easy. He is taking the first touch in motion and he is loading the shot up in motion and releasing it in motion. So there is no broken moment or any sticking point in his technique doing that. And he is able to launch that shot in 0.4 seconds. That is remarkably fast. So he is able to do all of those small moments, which are receiving the pass, getting the flex, which means getting more torque and leverage to the shot from the stick, and then release it only in under half a second. And in the top leagues, players are usually shooting from 0.3 or 0.6 seconds of range, those shots. And if you are able to do that fast, and you are able to find some free space in the field, I can guarantee you that the defending, blocking your shot and making a save to your shot is way harder. And it goes without saying that you need to be first able to recognize some space from goal scoring areas where you are able to score from. And you need to be able to fill that space without the ball. So you need to move to that space attacking without the ball, recognizing the space, moving there, and then getting prepared to even receive a pass. That is super important. And even though you would have the most perfect technique in those receiving and shooting motions, you will still need to find that proper space where you can launch the shot. And let's now go through all of those moments in the chain so you can get more info on each part. First is receiving the ball into the empty space. So you need to be able to receive the ball into a almost same positioning if you would be shooting an outsweeper. So imagine you have been carrying the ball in the outsweeper and imagine where the ball should be placed, how far behind your back and for how far behind hidden behind your body the ball should be. Approximately the same positioning as in that moment, you should be able to receive the pass as far behind your back like you were shooting an outsweeper directly without getting a pass. So you need to take the first touch behind your body. Then few players or some players are just a little bit letting the ball go even more back, so they are taking the golden first touch by doing so. But every single part of these actions needs to happen in a fluid motion where there is no sticking points or something that your technique gets a little broken in the while. You need to be able to do those in solid fluid motion. And then getting some flex to your shot from your stick. This doesn't mean that you take your shirt off and then pull your biceps out and then do some posing for the crowd. No, I'm not meaning that kind of flexing. I'm meaning that you need to flex the stick in order to get more torque and leverage to the stick, and that power that the flex creates creates more force and weight into your shot. So you should get enough of that flex that you can do later on when you're releasing the shot, those body rotations and following through the shot. You need to do the flex in a manner that is comfortable to you and doesn't feel too stiff. You need to find the proper amount of flex you need from your stick in order for you to feel comfortable and release powerful shots. Because the most important thing is that the shot takes off, right? So you need to be able to find a way that suits you and you are able to create enough flex but still have a stiff shot. And try to avoid any unnecessary movement with your blade, any swiveling or defiling with your backhand. Only use the forehand side, and it all needs to happen with a one very solid motion. And then probably one of the most important parts, which is the fast release. In every single team sport, people are talking about that top point scorers are doing this fast release in a very fast manner, and that is exactly right. Everything needs to happen in a fluid motion. There needs to be no unbroken bits in your performance, so you cannot stop your momentum or start to decrease your pace or anything. You need to be able to use the full rotation from your body, so you need to get your core in to the shot so you can use your whole body as a chain, not only your arms or so. Weight transfer is an important part because in the beginning your weight will be more in the center of gravity of yourself or in your back foot, and you need to be able to follow through. You need to be able to transfer your weight from that more back parts into your front foot, which is the supporting foot, and then follow through the shot with the lower hand, because the lower hand is very important on guiding the ball to the direction where you want to shoot it. If your lower hand is pointing too high after your shot, it is most likely that your shot will take airborne and go too high. So try to control with your lower hand the shot as well. We're gonna freeze this one right over here because in this clip, as you saw, the release motion or the whole chain was not as fast as in the Ville Lastikka's example because the player had seen and recognized that there was a blocker coming towards him. So he waited just for a bit that the blocker took a one step too much towards the center and then the blade was open for the shot. So you will need to have a good look on what the blockers are doing, and that will have an impact on the moment when you should launch the shot. Here that wasn't a outsweeper or calling for the pass to the middle, but watch how super fast Justus Kainulainen is on taking the first touch and receiving the pass to the harder side, to the side where he cannot take an outsweeper or shoot with the first touch. And he's able to shoot a in-sweeper shot that fast. That is really fast action from him. So if you want to better your in-sweeper shot, try to take it as fast as him, but that's a hard task. And this play that he does, he follows through after his shot, is able to go for the pass and then pass from that deflection ball to his teammate. So I guess that wasn't any give and go play. That was like shoot and go and do Justus Kainulainen things. Okay, and how can you utilize all this info related to RFR chain on your own improvement? Usually everybody has a sticking point when they begin to train this ability because it is just that hard. It can be in the beginning where you receive the pass, it can be in the flexing part or when you're trying to release the ball. But you can test it at first of how close are you to that international top level movement that we were describing. 0.3 to 0.6 seconds was that time gap where they usually tend to shoot shots like this. So you can ask a teammate to pass a ball to you in a similar positioning where Ville Lastikka was in that first video that we saw. Shoot a couple of those and have a third person taking time from each of those performances. The time counting starts from the moment when the ball arrives to your blade and ends when the shot takes off from the floor. And the medium between all of those times is your regular time that you spend on shooting that. There you can see how far or close are you from the international top of our sport. And the faster you are doing that or able to do that, the better possibilities you have on utilizing those free spaces and time windows for your shot. If some part seems to be a sticking point, reflect on yourself. What is the sticking part? What is the slowest one or the hardest one for you to perform? Is it the releasing, receiving, or what is it? And then work constantly and deliberately on improving that sticking point. Focus on that moment and try to be as fast as possible and try to progressively do it faster and faster. Okay guys, that was it for today. Thanks for watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel and get your mates watching this video because these videos will improve you very fast. Thank you, bye.